If you're like me and you think the song Chrome by Trace Atkins is more of an anthem, you might want to stick around. Check out this new product from Quadlock. Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. My name is Sean. This is UCM Pigs, and today we're not motovlogging, we're out in a pig pen because I've got another product to show you. We're going to be installing a Chrome handlebar mount from Quadlock. Now, I've been using a Quadlock since about December. It is not a chrome one, it is a black one. Here is my old mount right here. And Quadlock is going to be releasing some new products. Matter of fact, this product is not on their website as of right yet. It will be released next week. This week is a soft release, so you're going to see quite a few content creators talking about some new products from Quadlock, and this is one of them. So, like I said in the intro, my favorite color is chrome. I have chrome bars and a lot of chrome, and this is a nice chrome accessory to blend in with my bike, and I figured why not? Let's give it a shot. I'm pleased with Quadlock products, and I wanted to upgrade to this chrome one. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to do a side-by-side comparison between the black one and the chrome one, and I'm going to show you how to install it on your bike. Now, before we get started, let me remind you to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always on my channel, if you don't feel like typing words, just leave me an emoji. Let me know you're here. I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, along with the mount, you're going to need a couple other things. And the first thing you're going to need is you are going to need a new phone case for your phone. This is an iPhone 11 phone case. I have it on my phone here, so you can see. I'm not going to show you how to install a phone case, but it has the Quadlock locking mechanism, which basically means this phone will be locked to the mount. It is not going to come off unless you release a lever and twist the phone to make it come off. So it's not a clamp. It is actually locked into the mount, and I really like knowing my phone is secured to the bike. That's one of the things that drew me to Quadlock. And this is a really nice low profile case. It fits in your pocket. It's not some big bulky case, and I've dropped my phone several times and it seems to do what a case should do. Now, another accessory that you can get is a vibration dampener. They sent me a vibration dampener. I currently do not use one on my old mount, but we're going to go ahead and put this one on the new one and see how it works. But pretty much what it does is it will alleviate the vibration in your phone, because those cameras in your phones are a little fragile, and vibration can cause damage to them, especially if you use the camera while riding. I don't, and I really don't notice a lot of vibration, but I'm going to go ahead and install it and see how I like it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the two products on the bench. I'm going to show you the old one off my bike, and we're going to compare it to the new chrome one and install the chrome one on there. I'm going to show you how easy it is. So again, if you are interested in a phone mount, go check out Quadlock. Be sure to be following their social medias pages to see updates on new products that might appeal to you and fit on your motorcycle, your bicycle, and your car. They have a lot of different applications for mounting phones in vehicles. So let's get over here to the bench. Let's do this comparison and get this on the bike. So as I previously mentioned, these are the three items that we're going to be talking about today: the chrome phone mount, the phone case, which we already have installed on my phone, and the vibration dampener. So this is my old Quadlock mount, and we're going to be doing a side-by-side comparison, showing you some of the differences between this older version and the newer chrome version. So let's go ahead and unbox this and let's see what it looks like. So inside the box here, we have some instructions, some stickers. I'd already opened this box. Y'all caught me. There's the warranty information. The instructions are nice. They give you full detailed instructions on how to mount this mount onto your motorcycle. It covers all the different spacers that are inside there depending on the size of your bars. But as you can see, it's a pretty simple process, and then attaching your phone to the handlebars, which I'm going to walk you guys through. So inside the packaging, you have an Allen key. You have this long bolt, which I'm not sure what it's for, but it's there. And if you notice, all the bolts and all the screws in here have Loctite already installed on them, which I really like. You have different spacers for depending on the size of your bars. We can get some of these out. Here's one here. So this one here is 1 1/8 inches. This is a 1 inch spacer. This is a 7/8 spacer, and then the actual mount itself without a spacer is 1 3/8 inches. Now it has a spacer installed in it. Let's go ahead and take this out. That's the 7/8 spacer. We're going to take it out now. One thing that I've already noticed just by handling this, it is a lot heavier than this plastic one. This is metal. So this is a chrome plated piece of metal. A magnet won't stick to it, but it is, I'm assuming it's aluminum. So it is not chrome plated plastic. It is actually metal, which I'm a huge fan of. So let's go ahead and remove the spacer out of here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about when it comes to these spacers. And another difference that I noticed between this one and my older mount. So I'll just back the screw out real quick. So one thing I noticed, you'll see there's some channels cut in here. There's one there, and one back up in there that correspond with these dimples on the spacers. Now on the old mount, there are no channels. It's just a plastic mount, and the spacers just pretty much slip in here. Here's the old spacers. And then you tension it down. This kind of grabs to it. They provide a piece of rubber here, which I will be using because my bars are pretty fat, so I don't put a spacer in there, but I will be putting this little piece of rubber in there so my mount does not slide around. This piece that I took out is your actual locking mechanism that goes right here. So that's what the phone will lock to. All these can be adjustable. You see the teeth in there where you can change your adjustment, as well as this arm here is adjustable as well when you get it on the bike. So let's go ahead and get this set up on the bike. Now, one thing I do want to mention is this vibration dampener. It comes with an Allen key as well. It's the same Allen key. But as I mentioned, this is a separate accessory. This is going to mount in between the arm and your locking mechanism. And then it's just basically 3 little shock absorbers to reduce the vibration coming from your motorcycle. So let's get around on the bike, get this installed, and see what it looks like. So the first thing we're going to do is I have an idea about where I had this mounted. I'm going to go ahead and get this rubber seated, get my orientation here on my bars, and just make sure I've kind of got the rubber in place, and just kind of hold that together, and then get the mounting screw in, and just get it started. Then I'm going to take this damping vibration dampener and mount that right on there like that. Go ahead, and it's got a screw inside of it, so just run the Allen key in there, start threading it into the arm. Okay. And then I'm going to take my locking mechanism and then get our locking mechanism lined up here and in place. And like I said, everything is just loosely screwed in right now until I do my first test with the phone. So let's do that. So we're going to take our phone, and it's simply you just line the notches up with the corresponding notches here. Push in. Well, like I said, it's loose. And then you hear it click in place. So right now I can tell that's about where I want it. Now, it is a little cocked here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this locking mechanism down a little bit to pivot the phone back level that way. So you just basically pull your locking mechanism back, twist the phone off. And we're just going to twist that around just a little bit, see if it levels the phone out. And we're just basically going to take the phone again, match it up with the notches, push in, and twist until it locks in place. And boom, there you have it. Phone is mounted in the quad lock. Now, you got a couple mounting options. So that was basically a vertical mount. You can also mount horizontally if you want to. So I could put my phone in there like that if I'd like to. Again, just simply by pulling back on this release, you can twist the phone off. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and tighten up all these screws. And like I said, everything already has Loctite installed on it. And make sure it's nice and snug. Take a microfiber and get all my greasy fingerprints off of it, because we want our chrome to shine. And that's it. That is the chrome quad lock handlebar mount. All right, y'all, so that is it for the quad lock chrome handlebar mount, phone case, and vibration dampener. I want to thank Quad Lock for letting me have this opportunity to show you guys this product. And again, it is a paid promotion, but I have been using Quad Lock products for a while, and I do highly recommend them. I think if you go look at their website, you're going to find an application for you. They do have charging bases for wireless charging. They have all kind of accessories to go with their phone mounts. And like I said, they're not just for motorcycles. They have them for bicycles, for cars, suction cup mounts. They even have GoPro accessories. So I can even turn this phone mount into a GoPro mount if I wanted to. So there's a lot of options on their website. And like I said, they're releasing a lot of new products. They will be out next week. I'll have a link in the description to their website, so check it often, especially the week next week when they do the release of new products, and see what they've got out there. So I hope you guys found this informative, and until we talk again, you guys be careful. You guys be safe. Always keep your shiny side up, and we'll talk to you next time.